This lecture is for governing soul number 3. Remember, your governing soul number is the number energy that dominates your life. It's about you living a happy life and growing with ease. As you work through the information on governing soul number 3, you'll be given the opportunity for pause and contemplation. Each time a new piece of understanding is given, it will be followed by some insightful contemplation questions. You may choose to follow through the presentation from start to finish and then return to the contemplation questions, or you may choose to pause at each contemplation slide to spend time on your journaling. The energy of the number 3 is fun and possibilities. You'll learn more about what this might mean as we move through this lecture, but I am curious about your first impressions. The energy of the number 3 is fun and possibilities. Contemplation. Journal your first impression of this energy. Do you see this in your life? Are you living the energy of your governing soul number? Could you be happier if you did live this way? Governing soul number 3 people are so interesting, experiencing fun and possibilities. The Oxford Dictionary defines possibilities as promising potentials. Next, we'll take a look at the journey of your life. When you have the governing soul number 3, the internal journey is knowing your fullness. Fullness is defined as the state of being filled to capacity. Contemplation. Ask yourself, is this internal journey what is happening inside of you? Do you feel that you maybe used to live this way? What happened along the way? When did you lose touch with this? So if the internal journey for our positive number 3s is knowing your fullness, how might this play out in the external journey? Well, the external journey for number 3s is looking on the bright side and staying positive. It's interesting, isn't it, that for governing soul number 3, your ability to stay positive depends on the fullness in your life. Once you've created and take advantage of the potentials and the possibilities, you find it easy to be bright and positive. The contemplation. Does this external journey ring true? Have you experienced this in your life? Do you feel it's possible to experience this? And what might your life look like if you did? So for number 3s, your internal journey is knowing your fullness. Your external journey is looking on the bright side and staying positive. Here's a full look at your life's journey. With the governing soul number 3, your life's journey is knowing your fullness, embracing your fullness, being positive, and sharing your optimistic ideas and imagination. The contemplation, as a governing soul number 3, living this life journey equals happiness. Is there anything you could do in your life? Anything you could add to your life? Anything you could let go of that would make it more possible to experience this life journey? Well, this is quite the journey for our number threes. The words that jump out to me are positive, full, fun, possibilities, and potential. Let's take a look at what you believe about yourself, what you believe in a positive, affirming way, and what you believe in a negative and limiting way. The affirming belief for governing soul number 3 is I am intuitive and I am fun and full. This is a big part of who you are. This is a big part of what you know about yourself. A belief is something you hold to be true at both a conscious and a subconscious level, and affirming beliefs generate powerful, positive emotions. Your affirming belief, I am intuitive and I am fun and full. The contemplation. Take a moment to jot down your first response and first impressions to this affirming belief. Does it feel true for you? What might your life be like if you could accept that this is true about you? And here's a tool. Affirmations are powerful tools. All words are containers of energy, and these words describe you at a primal level. Use this affirmation to remind you of your instinctual energy. Some people like to make it a screensaver for their phone or a written card kept next to the bed, dry erase pen on bathroom mirrors. So many ways to remind yourself about this affirmation. The limiting belief for governing soul number 3 is I believe that I don't matter and I am wrong. Limiting beliefs are generally created in childhood by your experiences. It's a belief and not a fact. And although your limiting beliefs feel very real to you, they are not necessarily true. They're feelings that are created by your life experience, and they become automatic responses to things that happen. For example, there's so many childhood life experiences that could have created this belief, I believe I don't matter and I'm wrong. So maybe a household or a school where you felt that you didn't fit in. Maybe you grew up feeling criticized. So many scenarios that could have created this. The thing is, you responded to your childhood experience in this way. This is about you and your response, not about the external situation. This is your reaction. So now you have a belief that is limiting and is holding you back. The tricky thing about beliefs is that you also spend a lot of time subconsciously gathering proof as to why this limiting belief may be true. So when faced with a situation, for example, a relationship breakup, your automatic response is I believe I don't matter and I'm wrong. Each governing soul number has an automatic negative response, a limiting belief that governs behavior. The same situation triggers a different limiting belief, depending on your governing soul number. Limiting beliefs are about you and your response, not about the external situation. And with a governing soul number 3, your limiting belief is I believe that I don't matter and I am wrong. The contemplation then is journal about this, how this may have started, how it's still impacting your life now. What would the impact be on your happiness if you started to understand that this limiting belief may not be completely true? How could you change your response to the things that are happening in your life right here, right now? The tool, your affirmation is, I am intuitive and I am fun and full. When reading or saying this affirmation, consciously understand that it is reprogramming your limiting belief. Beliefs are really tricky, aren't they? Your affirming belief is something you know about yourself at a deep subconscious level. Governing soul number 3s believe they are intuitive and they are fun and full. They're the world's positive people who share optimistic ideas. Your limiting belief is created by you, by the way you respond to your life experiences, and it started in childhood. The limiting belief for the governing soul number 3 is all around believing that you don't matter and somehow you are wrong. Let's take a look at both the light and the dark of governing soul number 3. Your governing soul number defines both your light and your dark characteristics. These characteristics impact how you feel, what you think about, and also how you behave. These are the light or positive characteristics for governing soul number 3. And this is fun. You really are this amazing. So light characteristics, optimistic and positive, fun and playful, full of ideas and imagination, a glass half full person, and full depth without overflowing. And more positive characteristics, loved by others, a team player, know that life will work out, and very expressive. Contemplation then, as a governing soul number 3, which of these characteristics really feel like you and are a part of your life? Which ones are you not so sure about? And why do you think you may not be connecting to these ones? How would your happiness be affected if they were part of what you know about yourself? And the tool? What can you do to remind yourself about this light that burns in you? Read these light characteristics every day and then pick one to focus on each day. This lecture is about governing soul number 3 and the Tao and soul numbers. The definitions of the numbers, including the affirmations, the limiting beliefs, the light characteristics and dark characteristics, these are all based on the fundamental nature of the universe, on the Tao, which, as you remember, means your path or life's journey. And no life journey would be complete without opportunities for personal growth, for energy expansion, for soul evolution. But here's the thing. Growth comes because you face difficulties and then choose to be better. Growth comes from hardship, and growth comes from doing things differently. That's why you need to know a little about your dark characteristics, those things that repeatedly crop up, that lead to negative thoughts, lousy feelings, and undesirable outcomes. Here are the dark or negative characteristics for governing soul number 3. Characteristics that you exhibit some of the time or all of the time, outcomes that are sometimes a part of your life or always there. So dark characteristics, moody and pessimistic, superficial and frivolous, missing the reality of life, stagnant, having difficulty making tough decisions, and engaging in self-sabotage. The contemplation, As a governing soul number 3, which of these dark characteristics really feel like they are a part of your life? Which ones used to be true but are not anymore? Why do you think you may have left these behind? How would your happiness be affected if you could recognize these dark characteristics more quickly and make a different choice? And the tool, stay focused on your affirmation, I am intuitive and I am fun and full, and on your light characteristics. Remembering these great things about you changes the focus from what is going wrong in your life to what is great about you. This is what we've learned so far about governing soul number 3. We know the energy. We know life's journey. We've looked at the affirming belief and the limiting belief. I've given you a lovely long list of light positive characteristics and a shorter list of the dark and negative characteristics to choose away from. So next we'll get into the what to do or action part of governing soul number 3. These are concrete action steps that you can take to live a more authentic life. Embrace your fullness, your ideas. Smile often, bring fun and laughter to life. Look on the bright side. Be positive in a full and profound way. Share your ideas and imagination. Contribute to a team, and know you are loved by others. As a governing soul number 3, look at each of the action points and journal about whether this energy is in your life, whether you need more of this, whether things used to be this way but just aren't anymore. This understanding leads to ways to bring this more into your life. The tool. As I mentioned closer to the beginning, I hope that this study of the Tao and soul numbers is not only theoretical but also practical, stimulating your thoughts and inspirations based on your date of birth is a huge part of this. I also hope that the self-awareness that you're gaining will contribute to your happiness. Here is a practical way to integrate this deep study of self into concrete life actions. So make 2 lists. The first, action you can take right here and right now to live in the light of your governing soul number 3. And the second, plans that you can make for the future to bring more of this energy into your life and be in your light. Each governing soul number also has bonus energy sources. Each of these bonus energy sources has the same energy vibration as soul number 3. The color is white. Every color has a wavelength and therefore a specific energy vibration. Darker colors have softer energy, and lighter colors vibrate at a higher level. Colors can be used in a variety of ways, such as clothing, jewelry, artifacts, to boost energy. With the governing soul number 3, wear white as it enhances creativity, awakening, and ideas. It's also a symbol of peace and purity. The gemstone is clear quartz. Gemstones are a gift from the earth, and each has a distinct energy vibration that harmonizes with the natural energy flow of your governing soul number. With the governing soul number 3, carry clear quartz as it holds and amplifies intentions. Clear quartz clears your personal energy field and promotes happiness. The essential oil is peppermint. Essential oils are a gift from the plants, and each has a distinct energy vibration that matches the governing soul number. Essential oils can be used in a diffuser or a spritzer bottle with filtered water, or a few drops placed on a porous material such as a tissue. Essential oils promote well-being. So the governing soul number 3, use peppermint as it revives and lifts spirits and encourages a zest for life. And the animal is dolphin. The animal instinct gives you insights into your own behavior. Study of the animal provides clues that will help you gain deeper understanding of your own instinctual nature. The animal for governing soul number 3 is the beautiful dolphin. And dolphins are able to listen at several different levels simultaneously. Dolphins are keenly aware of others. They live in the present moment and are very playful. Well, that's it for governing soul number 3. Isn't the journey into self-awareness exciting? Keep adding to your contemplations, keep adding insights, keep growing and understanding yourself.